What's going on, everyone? It's the true Geordie back again. And last Friday, I was down in Southampton at the St Mary's Stadium commentating on a game between two teams of YouTubers, Sidemen FC and the YouTube Allstars. They were made up of some of the biggest YouTubers in the country, people you might have heard of like KSI, Spencer Owen, my pal who I've done plenty with before, Joe Weller, people like that. And it was all in the name of charity. They raised over £100,000 for charity, and I'll put the link in the description below if you want to get involved and want to know more. But just had a fucking great day, to be honest. It was a really good time. I'm on commentary. I love commentating. I don't commentate like other commentators do. I just sit and take the piss, which is basically what I do on this fucking channel. And you lot are all used to that by now. My demographic is like, you know, in the late teens to like in the late 30s. You're all mature. You all know what this is about. Don't take it seriously. He's just a piss-taking cunt. However, we have some of the massive audiences that these YouTubers are pulling in. 5 million people watched this game within 24 hours. That is more than the Champions League. But I didn't take it quite as seriously as the Champions League final, as you can imagine. And some of the younger audience were slightly offended, which did nothing but encourage this cunt to take the piss even more. So I wanted to let you see some of the highlights of what went on. Unfortunately, I can't let you see me and the lads all out on the piss together. I was the last man standing, as you can imagine. I think I was out till 4:30 in the morning, had a plane to catch 2 hours after I had my last drink, so not a clever decision to make. But what you can see the highlights of is me and my mate Lawrence McKenna just basically sitting having a laugh and taking the piss while watching some football. So I hope you have a good time watching it, because I had a fucking good time making it. Oh yeah, and anyone who wants to moan about how I did, just remember, didn't have any squad sheets, didn't have any numbers list, didn't have a good camera to see the fucking players. So on all things considered, I think I did all right, right? So, like the video and stay subscribed.
They are the type of lads who, if you had a sister, that's who you'd want them to marry, especially because after Joe Suggs released that book, probably got a bit of money behind him.
I was going to say, that's a really
bit
good
of money,
point.
cash back. Maybe I can sponge off him.
Marry into that.
That's what I'm thinking. Marry him, and then I'll live off the profits.
Imagine
Thank you.
little
People
readers, all
are
you can
dancing on the pitch. You can't see that right now, I don't think, but just... It's a bit like this, isn't it?
It's sort of, it's like that, it's like that. This is kind of embarrassing if we continue.
Maybe this would be a good time to let everyone know that I have a YouTube channel called the True Geordie YouTube channel, and you know, make sure if you've got a bit of time in between the match starting and now,
I mean, if anything,
feel
that's
free
the time to go over,
to
isn't it?
subscribe, because I'm not getting paid for this. I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart, because I love charity, I love people. But if you want to make me feel good about that, then by all means, subscribe. I mean, who would I be to say no?
Yeah, that's a very good point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've risked my life coming down to Southampton from Newcastle.
Did you fly?
You see people that jog to Southampton. I'm biking to Southampton. I got on a plane. We all know that planes can be deadly. I risked my life. So at least subscribe. That's all I'm saying.
That's the minimum.
That is the minimum. And if you do so, let me know. I'll send you something. Can't tell you what it'll be.
Very
It might just be a pen or something like that, you know. But a pen is better than nothing, which is what I'm getting paid to do this. So just, yeah, enjoy the content. But it's back again with Chris MD. Chris MD working his way through. He's through on goal. Good. He's brought down in the box.
It's a penalty.
Early days.
Let's watch Wizzy, because he's a tricky one.
And
He
it's
saves
saved!
it. Can they put
It's
the rebound in?
saved! Hugh Wizzy is the hero, and he will be absolutely loving it. Look at him. He's telling everyone, I am king of this place. He's looking for help. He's got Bazinga, who has a long-range shot.
It's lovely.
And it's over. Credit to Bazinga, not scared, not frightened.
He took that shot, and it was in many ways onomatopoeic. Bazinga, as it left his foot.
He's proud of his muscles, as Joe Weller. He's always getting his top off at any opportunity.
Out towards
I
Jamie.
can't really see anything. I'm just a bit jealous.
That's the big problem really with YouTubers, isn't it, Geordie? Is most of them play computer games, and of course they can hit it off a lump of metal called the crossbar. But are they that good in real life? We're about to find out.
One thing I found about YouTubers is without someone to edit videos down and make them look better than what they actually are, they're not as good.
Yeah.
Funny old thing.
Yeah,
You'd
it is.
be
isn't
surprised at that.
Again,
and
poet
he's
there
brought
with a
down my
cynical
boy.
takedown of his fellow
He's
Arsenal
JJ
fan.
is rolling in agony.
He's rolling.
I'm sure this is completely genuine.
Yes.
This can't be acting. YouTubers are not that good at acting.
No.
We know that. This is true.
Well, we've seen that from his career so far.
What a hero. He's back up.
To a standing ovation.
He gets
from
up like
stadium.
the ultimate
Well,
warrior.
A sitting ovation.
Just as you think he's dead, he's back up.
Yeah.
And he's shaking the ropes.
And look at him.
If you haven't seen his channel so far, then maybe you want to check it out, but check mine out first.
Yeah.
Just
True Geordie.
remember, first mine, then
Chris
anyone
MD.
else.
Yeah. Of course, there's 22 people out there. All of them have YouTube channels. Go and take a look at them all. They're all well worth a look. Not
Mine
least,
first. And
you know
it was
what?
swept out by Rota Shaw.
Rota Shaw managing there to make something that was perfectly simple look really difficult.
Fantastic. He does that quite a
He does
lot
that
in
so
his videos.
well. Yeah, it's
He does that better than anyone else.
his greatest strength.
Harry is the best at that. To buy yourself a man with a name that probably belongs in Game of Thrones.
Yes, and probably a face that belongs in Game of Thrones as well, Geordie.
Yeah, like
I mean, you'd know.
one of those princes.
Yeah.
One of those princes. I can imagine him.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
You can imagine him murdering a young
I think
child.
it's.
I'm looking out there, Geordie, and I'm seeing Marcus Butler. I'm seeing some other great young guys. I'm thinking, YouTube's ruined some good football careers.
I'm not so sure about that, if I'm honest.
No,
with
you're
you.
right. Yeah, I was just being trite.
I think Phones for You, or any phone company for that matter, is really missing out on some good sellers.
You know what?
Because these lads have got the patter. Shades of Ronaldinho at the World Cup. I'm sure Sven-Goran Eriksson is sat at home right now, masturbating furiously watching this game, worried that Mini-Mint is coming to get him.
But at the same time, still wondering why Gerrard and Lampard couldn't work. But who was there to clean up?
It's the lad with his own book, Joe Sugg.
Joe Sugg missing the kick the first time.
He's got his own book.
But managing to do it again the second. Of course, there are a couple of guys out there with their own book. Sidemen launching a book later this year. Head to the captions below and you'll be able to see.
I'm sure that'll be advertised somewhere. Fantastic. Good for them.
You can put it on pre-order right
Nobody's
now,
asked me to write a book, though.
I wonder why.
Not one. I'm an anecdotalist. I've got stories to tell, but nobody's interested. I try and tell them.
But
they always say, "Who are you?" when I go out to those people. Who are you? You're not JJ. Go away. Captain Tom has a very interesting running style there. He runs like a horse that's been shot in the arse.
Chris MD carries the ball so beautifully, doesn't he, Geordie?
It's a low centre of gravity, mate. He reminds me of a little Sergio Aguero out there, just only prettier. But it's no test for Hugh, is he?
No, not Huge Hugh, as they call him back
Huge
in New
Hugh.
York.
And that is strictly body perspective from height. We're not insinuating we've seen anything in the nether regions.
Well, I mean,
nor do we want to.
Yes.
Nor do we want to.
Even if we have, we wouldn't talk about that on this
Definitely
broadcast.
not.
Free boots for you to wear on your YouTube channel. What's the name of that?
My YouTube
Yeah.
channel. I thought you'd never ask. It's the True Geordie YouTube channel, which
That's
is
an appalling throw.
free to subscribe.
Hugh Wizzy looks like a proud 8-year-old with his own ball at the park.
He looks like he's just got his report card home from school and it's all A's, Mama.
Mummy, Mummy, come and read this, he shouted. What is it? What is it, young Hugh?
I got all A's, Mama. I did it. I did it, Mama.
You'll be going to college.
No, I'm going to be a YouTuber.
You've disappointed everyone, Hugh.
Wait, Mama, one day I'm going to play in front of 15,000 people.
Then what, though, Hugh? Then what? How'd you put bread on the table?
There's always a phone company. Who would thought that two lots of teams who aren't professional footballers would be struggling at this point?
Yeah,
Not
good
me.
point. Yeah.
Not me, mate.
Yeah, that's a very good point, Geordie. I mean,
it's like Steve McLaren is managing both of them this time.
And he's trying to work himself out, tying himself in knots.
To be honest, he probably would manage one of these lots. You kind of get a job for love, no money at the moment, but I don't think they'd have him.
And as those clouds clear, Joe Weller comes through, plays the ball off.
Callux with the ball, and he's beat the keeper!
Wizzy with the save of the game so far.
Wow. Wow.
Look at Hugh. He extended his body like a young lemur would.
Or a Stretch Armstrong, if anyone ever had any of those.
Yeah. Why weren't you a goalkeeper?
Too wild, apparently. They're like a twisted genius.
You were just
a little bit too twisted, apparently.
Manny was bodying up to him well. I like the ball
keep saying
in.
bodying up a lot.
It is bodying up.
You love the idea of
two men bodying
fit
up.
Men, body to body, skin on skin, stripped to the waist.
A fight
They've
to
got
the death.
strips on, mate. Forget about body to body, will you?
I'm interested to see what people are saying on Twitter so far, Geordie. Maybe at half-time I'm going to
I
check.
think they're going to be saying what a fantastic job we're doing. Loving it.
TV is in trouble.
TV is in trouble, mate. People are bored of it. You know why? Because old people decide what's on TV. Mini-Mint has down the right wing here.
Through.
He's
It goes into the
box.
box. It's a beautiful
goal! Oh, Mini-Mint had a Tommy Chisel. The crowd is going wild.
Morgan Lunn just sent me a private message on Twitter saying you're the most fucking annoying commentator ever. Morgan, thank you.
Go fuck yourself, Morgan.
Oh no, Geordie. I've made it quite clear that I can now receive a lot of messages on Twitter, and there are many coming through. Football, mate, ignore the hate comments. Oh, great.
Oh.
I'm receiving hundreds of messages at once. Please kill yourself, you unbearable cunt.
I've got a lot to thank the Sunderland fans for, actually, because they've got me well used to this. Thick-skinned, as I've been told.
Shout out to Indian
to
Mike. FIFA
Toby.
Manny.
Is it Manny?
Mia
It's Manny.
Manny.
And a mini-minter!
Mini-minter! It's off the board! David Vujanic has conceded.
If you've done something bad, you've committed a crime, you want to ease your conscience, you've done something you regret, donate to charity, God might forgive you.
Yeah, but
if
I don't think he will.
If you don't believe in God, I might forgive you. YouTube All-Stars are in danger of capitulating here as Mini Minter cuts out on the right-hand side. He's going to cross it in. It's in! And it's surely in again! It's gone goal crazy!
You saw this coming, didn't you?
I seen this coming a fucking mile off, mate. There's another F-bomb for charity. Yeah. Every time I say fuck, I have to donate. So fuck, any fuck. Let's donate some more, mate. Let's get that money raised. And the crowd are chanting. They're going for it. I think they might be saying True Geordie. True Geordie. It sounds like that. Yeah. Sounds like that. See, I feel the love.
4-0 down in front of 13,000 people and millions of people on YouTube.
It's through again, mate. It's through again, and this is it. It's through, and it's a goal!
It's a lovely goal!
They've pulled one back, yeah. The YouTube All-Stars are not saying die. A last-minute inclusion in this game. He came in for the burnt chip, and he's delivered.
Yeah.
He's delivered.
He come in, didn't he?
Come right at the right time.
Yes.
All over that net nicely.
Spencer.
Oh, the point's been skinned. Oh, and he skinned the keeper. This is class.
Beautiful
that is class. Oh! What a goal, son.
That is beautiful.
That is class. Sign him up, Newcastle. I'll have him.
Hugh Wizzy celebrates.
Good enough for me. And he's getting the cross in. Oh, this could be it for Joe Weller.
Could it be two?
It's on his left foot. Oh!
It's a great save from Hugh Wizzy as he pushes away a beautiful Joe Weller shot. Powerful, accurate. Which of these players would you have given birth to?
I probably would have given birth to Hugh Wizzy.
Yeah.
He would have been the
beautiful
child
son,
I never wanted but loved anyway.
Imagine Hugh Wizzy covered in your placenta.
Luckily, I don't have a womb, so there's no chance of me doing that.
That's true.
And I don't think I'll be able to shove a baby out my cup anytime soon. What is going on in the box here? It's all kicking off. I just want to see the best, mate. That's all I'm here for. The best of what essentially is players who aren't very good at football. But I want to see the best of those. I noticed that your teeth are chattering somewhat there. You look slightly cold.
I am cold.
10 stone dripping wet is our Lawrence, and he is freezing on a sunny day in Southampton. Just a little word of advice.
Don't comment on my weight.
Don't come to Newcastle without your cardigan.
Mini Minter, ball goes through, and ripples the net.
From Mini Minter, I really thought the keeper had that there.
Humiliating the goalkeeper.
Vujanic is available.
It's
and finally, the man himself, Joe Weller.
The cream has risen to the top.
Bless him.
The cream has risen to the top, and Joe Weller is overjoyed.
He deserves that goal.
Yeah.
He has been breaking his heart trying to score that goal. Good lad.
In many ways, he's like a young Adi Akinfenwa.
In many ways, he is absolutely nothing like Adi Akinfenwa. Is that planned? Is this real? Was that editing? No. This is real life.
Mini Minter has scored a hat-trick.
Is this real life? And it's in the back of the net from the halfway line.
Mini Minter
Adi Akinfenwa probably couldn't have done that, to be fair to him.
No, I mean, he strikes the ball quite well. That's a perfect hat-trick from him.
I can't believe this, mate.
Mini
Minter is going for a Premier League contract here. People are banging on about Rashford. What about this kid?
Get him on the plane to the Euros.
Roy, get him on the WhatsApp. Glad that didn't happen to Hugh Wizzy, because we might have seen
a man explode.
Yeah. This would have been like a shooting out of nowhere. He pulls out an AK and just says,
goes crazy.
Everyone who witnessed this will all die today.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
The problem would be that we'll have to commentate on that. That's awkward. I will remind you, it's just for charity. Go to the Just Giving page. It's worth it. Just give. Whatever you can.
That halfway line goal, I've just lost the fucking plot. Did that just happen?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, don't tell me Chris MD is down. The baby-faced assassin poet goes over.
Not anyone but Chrissy.
To apply some pressure.
Not Chrissy. People, we are seeing images of Chris MD
with
in distress.
Well, no, I mean, I think he's got cramps.
So, he's all right. It's all right.
He's up, everyone. He's up.
It's up. It's all right.
The crowd cheer. The crowd cheer.
I don't think I could ever handle that. Anything happened to Chris?
No.
I wouldn't want to live.
Not
without
my
him.
Chris.
I wouldn't
That's
want to
what
live
you'd
without Chrissy.
Well, Jamie's pushed off the ball again. Jamie's been great
It's
going
a
forward.
penalty.
It's got to be a penalty.
Has won a penalty. You got to jump. You got to stop this comeback, Wizzy. You got to stop it now. Oh, and he'll never live it down. David Vujanic has hit the ball straight at Hugh Wizzy.
Hugh Wizzy's had 2 easy saves there, but he still had to make them, Geordie.
2 penalty saves, mate. 2 penalty saves. I don't care what you say. That is fantastic.
Wow.
All I can say is Lauren Satya read messages. Read messages going. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Please shut the fuck up. Worst commentator ever. Wow. Get Geordie to sing Will Griggs on Fire.
Metro. It's Metro, sorry.
Oh, Metro.
It's on fire. Your defence is terrified. Metro's on fire. If they do happen to make a song out of that, I want the fucking royalties, I'm just saying.
Shan says...
charity stops after a day.
Alex.
Right? No more freebies. Right? But be charitable while it's still the day. Alright?
That is lovely.
That
there
control from Bazinga.
That was like watching Coutinho.
He's going through. He's going to go all the way. This is Bazinga's chance. The unlikely hero.
He was
I would
unselfish.
have loved to have seen him go all the way.
Unselfish, Geordie.
So unselfish. Just like you should be. Be unselfish. Donate. That's all I'm saying.
Go to the Just Giving page.
Follow Bazinga's example.
Well,
he got their attention there. Get their attention.
If you're looking at the description box below, and you're saying there is no Just Giving link here. There is. Sometimes the complaints will be false.
Yes, exactly.
That is full time.
And the YouTubers run off the pitch. Really well done to all of them. Winners and losers, they're all winners.
There are people on the pitch. They think it's all over.
On the pitch.
It is now.
Don't give a monkeys. Although they are
QSE.
now storming the tunnel. I've stormed a few tunnels in my time.
His
We
feet
need
put it
someone
around everyone.
in the changing rooms, in the dressing rooms. We need Hodo. Hold the door. Hold the door. And they're just coming at the dressing room. Let us in. Give us a selfie. Give us a selfie.
A great save from Hugh Wizzy there.
And then hold the door.
Hugh Wizzy's done well in this game, yeah.
That should be me.
Yeah, that should be. People bowing down over.
People bowing down.
Towards you,
Bowing
of course.
down to Geordie. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Some nice
When you
people
see
out
the
there.
commentary
It's good to see you.
afterwards,
Thanks
they
for
might
coming
not
out.
like me as
Thanks for
much.
coming out.
Don't come up here. Do not come up here. I like to hear you, see you, but I don't want to mix.
Don't come near him.
Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Luckily no one came for us, mate. That's probably because we're such big celebrities on YouTube. So many subscribers that
They thought best to stay
they
away.
knew there was no point. Oh God, wouldn't even approach them. They're that popular. Wouldn't even bother.
I believe that was
Who
what
cares?
they were
Who
thinking.
cares? I have 13 million subscribers. Geordie wouldn't even approach him.
Looking
Put
forward
a
to seeing-
camera on that beautiful piece of silver.
Who's going to lift
Oh.
that? Look at that.
It's
That
held
is
at the
amazing,
shaft
isn't it?
there, and it is held fine. It is a fantastic. Move that camera up, please. I don't know if the cameraman's thinking of the right. Yes, he's on the right thing now. A lot of people have said, Geordie, you're not ready for the big boys. You're
it
not ready
couldn't
for
be done,
Sky.
they told you.
You're not ready for BT.
Yeah.
You know what I say? Check me out now.
On the Sidemen.
Check me out now. Don't need you. Sidemen, better views anyway.
Yeah,
So,
SD.
good enough for the Sidemen. I'm good enough for anyone. Thank you. So we're getting an announcement here.
It's
The
time
presentation.
Yes, who cares? It's time for the presentation now, guys.
Bullshit. Bullshit is what they're talking.
Then go to the Just Giving page below, and you indeed can give money to
You
charity.
can also have a moment.
Yeah.
Because giving, as
Yes.
you'll find at some point in your life, is also just as fun as receiving. So give generously. That's all I will say.
Yes.
Go for it. Enjoy. Fill your boots. Get stuck in.
I believe you've said that when giving and receiving before.
Just go for it, mate. Just go. This.